And we're back in 2 and 2. Alright guys, if this is your first time here, don't forget to hit that bell, like, and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. It truly means something to me. You guys are like extended family, so thank you, thank you, thank you. From one wolf to the fellow wolves out there. Remember, in running in a wolf pack, each wolf games up the next wolf so that all of the pack are on the same level, moving with the same fire and power. Alright? So here we're going to be talking about criminal justice. Now, to get your hands on these beauties, yeah, you're going to want to go to Quick Study. Okay, so Google search Quick Study or Google search bar charts, and these are academic outlines, trifolds, and check this out, guys. So, bam! Look at all the information right here, right there. Bam! So this is going to give you the flow chart on how it flows. Look at all that there. Flip all of these gems, guys. This is what you need if you're going to have to learn a little bit of how to defend yourself, and if nothing else, how they move, or find jewels in here on how to help you with your court cases and situations so you know what's going on. Otherwise, you're walking in there blindfold. Now, remember, do what you need to do at the end of the day. But I will say a couple of things, that when you do obtain a lawyer, which sometimes is a very good thing, even if, you know, they're liars. Lawyers, I mean, not all of them, not all of them. Some of them are, and some of them are even trolls on YouTube and like to, you know, use your videos illegally and call you sovereign citizens and stuff, and then, you know, infringe on your copyrights and harassment and whatever else. So if you guys see any of that, by all means, make sure you click that report button up there on their videos that they use of me or you or whoever else. You do it for me, I'll do it for you. So if you see that, report them for harassing, slander, bullying, whatever else. So, let's get going. So this particular one says criminal justice. Okay, so this is going to talk about entry into the criminal justice system. Typically begins with the commission of a crime or a criminal offense. Okay, so a crime or criminal offense committed in violation of the criminal laws of a state, the federal government, or a local jurisdiction in which the guilty party may be punished. Okay, if you're in their jurisdiction, first of all, and you know, cover that in another video. A street crime. Okay, then it goes into a white-collar crime. All right, victimless crime. All right. Additional crime areas: terrorism offenses, cyber. Okay, criminal offenses, misdemeanor statute, a law, a misdemeanor, a felony, in a degree. Then it goes into criminal law. Okay, so specialized branch of law dealing with the body of rules, regulations that specify the nature of and punishment for a criminal offense. Alright, the elements: actus reus, which is the requirement that for an act to be considered criminal, the individual must have committed an act that resulted in harm. Mala propita, acts that are considered wrong only because there is a law against them. Example: speeding. So, mala in se, acts that are regarded by tradition and convention as wrong in themselves. Treason. Mens rea, the state of mind. Okay, so mens rea means a state of mind, intent that accompanies the particular act. So if you're saying you didn't have an evil mind to do this, you know, then it can't necessarily be looked at that you did something criminal. All right. Criminal against, or crimes against property, crime, mischief crimes, crimes against the person, public order offenses. Criminal justice. Okay, criminal investigation, the crime scene. Evidence, plain in view doctrine, a legal term describing the ready visibility of objects that may be seized as evidence during a search by a police officer in the absence of a search warrant. So if they can see it in your car, they can use it. Okay? Because it's within view. If you're in their jurisdiction and you're not traveling privately. Search warrant. Exclusionary rule, corpus delicti. The fact that shows that a crime has occurred, the term then translated means the body of the crime. Okay, so show me how a crime actually occurred. They can say what they want all the time, but show me the proof. Show me the money. People are always messaging me. What do we got here? This is what I get all day. This is why I can't get to other stuff. Haha, yeah, my boy A6 just hit. He got the video. 6, I got you. Yeah. I know you're going to be on live tonight. All right, good stuff. All right, so moving on, guys. Let's see here. So here, they start off with the crime has occurred. They report it. An investigation. If it's unsolved crime, no arrest. Arrest and detained. If not, charges dismissed or dropped. Defendant released. Okay, if not, then it goes on to criminal complaint, initial appearance, bail or detention, preliminary hearing, grand jury, arraignment. It's going to give you the entire flow, guys, of how they move. You're just going, well, I just showed up to court. I didn't know what was going to happen. Shazam, $7. Get you one. Stop being a dupa. Alright? So, yeah, here. Looking at the forensic, what they can and can't do with DNA, search and seizure, the complaint, criminal prosecution. Here's how they're gonna prosecute you. How to get things dropped or dismissed. Preliminary phase, your defense counsel, probable cause, prima facie. Prima facie means that if upon looking at something it looked legit and good and solid as one thing, but it really wasn't when you got to look at it a little bit closer. So for instance, the flag that you see typically in a courtroom is going to be on prima facie. Why? Because with those gold fringes on there, that indicates that it is a Admiralty Maritime Court. Okay, meaning not operating under the Constitution. All right, it's not an Article 3 court. All right, so if you know what to do with that information, then you know. All right, so warning rights, Miranda rights, waiving of your rights. Did you realize that when you answered the questions, you were waiving some of your rights, some of your immunity? Yeah, the interrogation. When did they tell you? Did they read you your Miranda rights? When did they do that? If not, there's something you can do. All right. Booking. All right. Yeah, they talk about all that. The suspect will once again be advised of his or her rights under the Miranda ruling. Or did they read it to you when before they put the cuffs on? Did they read it to you when you got booked? No? Interesting. All right, let's see what else we got here. The arraignment, the criminal trial, the sentencing. Guys, these are all aspects, what they call them, chinks or crooks in the armor that you guys can use. You don't, just because they push things through doesn't mean everything that they do is legal. Doesn't mean it's, especially most of it's not lawful if you know what's going on and how to deal with it. And just because they say something or ignore you doesn't mean that it's okay. Like, if they don't want to listen to you on their level, you might have to take it to the next level. And that's where all of this comes into play. On their level, they don't have to listen to some of this. But on the upper levels, they got to listen to all of it because you're the plaintiff, they're the defendant, and now they're in a neutral court between two parties. So call it the city of whatever, call it the county of whatever, call it the state of whatever. If you're taking them, or RICO, all of them, then guess what? They're just like you. But you are making the complaints that they violated your law, your rights, did some unlawful stuff. And guess what? What are they going to say? Well, we thought, but you can prove. All right, so let's see. What else we got here? Sentencing options. Fines, probation, revocation, intermediate sanctions. Sentencing provisions, corrections, capital punishments, parole, and ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so a sheriff, the elected chief law enforcement officer of a county law. So your county, okay, is probably a corporation, okay, of law enforcement agency who is responsible for law enforcement in unincorporated areas of the county and for the operation of most county jails. So if a sheriff is doing something in an area where he's not supposed to, guess what? Dropped. Can't do it. Alright, so what else we got here? Jail. A custodial detention facility generally located at the county seat and administered by the sheriff's office or a county jail administrator. It is a temporary or short-term custodial facility, usually a year or less, which holds individuals detained pending adjudication or those who have been convicted of a crime. Habeas corpus, translated as you have the body, a shortened form of a writ of habeas corpus. Okay, so do you have the body of the crime? Do you have my body, most likely in, but where is the crime? Show me the crime. You're saying you're holding me, but where's the proof of this actual crime? Not that you're saying this is a crime, but how does this make it a crime? Clemency and pardons, considered as act of grace on part of the chief executive of the sovereignty, typically the state's governor, okay, because remember this is a corporation, a remission for criminal acts that restores all rights, privileges of the citizenship, not nationality, taken at time of conviction. So that's it, guys. All these videos are what you need to learn how to be in the know, shall we say. All right. So, but always, this is always education, entertainment. So consult with your lawyer, your attorney in fact, or whoever. But always do your own research. So that's about it, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Talk to you later. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, subscribe, and if you see anybody using my materials, report them for bullying, slandering, and whatever else. Otherwise, stay wise, stay woke, stay aware. Check out blacksite32.com or the merchandise down below on your phone, because we got some gear down there. And I'll talk to you guys later. Support the Badwolf any way you guys can, even if it's just sharing a video or hitting that like. Talk to you later.